Ladies and gentlemen, I have a very important announcement to make. As many of you know, I have the dark place inside my head sometimes, and after I lost to Johnny ENDORSE, but they give me the belt, I have decided that now would be the best time for me to retire. I am giving my belt to Roy McDonald. He is the new champion now, undisputed forever and ever. I am giving my walkout key to embattled Toronto Mayor Rob Ford. To Nick Diaz, I would really like it if we could become friends someday. Fuck you, George. To Matt Serra, thank you for hilariously knocking me out. It made me into the champion I am now, where I definitely destroy every opponent I meet, but somehow do so in the least exciting way possible. And finally, I am stepping down as the greatest welterweight of all time. That is now Matt Hughes. I'm just fucking with you guys. I'm still better than Matt Hughes. Remember the time I say I'm not impressed by your performance? Nah, good times. Are you crazy in your head sometimes, guys? Of course I not retire. What would I do with all my free time? Use the Twitter? I don't even know what that is. Is that like a hat? So why'd you call us here for this press conference then? Do you guys need some fast-acting energy drinks? You should buy them. With your money. From me, I have a van in the back. I'm back! Let's do this shit! Holy fuck, has a lot happened since I saw you last, fight fans, and we're going to make fun of all of it in chronological order. First up was the Ultimate Fighter finale, which saw all your favorites from Tough 18 and non-color corrected randomly zoomed in goodness. This season 2 winners got UFC contracts and tiny motorcycles, and both of those winners came from Team Passive Aggressive. A small consolation for the armbar Misha will receive in under 5 minutes 2 weeks from now. In the middle of the event, everyone's favorite question asker John Anik was tasked with interviewing the two foes, and the arm burglar went full Nick Diaz, looking off into the distance to see if she could find any fucks to give. Ladies and gentlemen, when you think of the greatest rivalries in the history of the universe, you think Hatfields and McCoys, the United States versus the Soviet Union, and certainly Ronda Rousey and Miesha Tate. Ronda, how has being around Miesha Tate so much affected your relationship?
Fuck off.
So Miesha Tate, let's see if I can ask you a question while a producer screams into my earpiece. What did you take from the experience of coaching these young fighters?
I think you take away with you the relationships.
Fuck your smirk, Miesha.
I'm gonna wipe every smirk you've ever smirked off your fucking face.
Okay, we can't say that on television, Ronda.
What the fuck ever.
Okay, fuck me.
Why are you so angry, Ronda? I'm not doing anything. I just wanted to give you some socks with middle fingers on them. Nobody hands me socks but my friends. You're gonna pay for every single sock you've ever purchased. With arm bars. That's a lot of socks, Ronda. Yeah, well, that's a lot of arm bars then, Miesha. I'm so sick of your attitude. Why don't you like me? I'm adorable and I have a cupcake on my shirt. I hate cupcakes. You're lucky I don't come over there and... What, Miesha? Get armbarred?
Ladies, let's just...
Shut the fuck up, John.
Alright, fuck this job. Of course, this goddamn epic night was just beginning, because we still had to complete the Diaz-Maynard trilogy in the main event. And thank you, Vitor and Cheez-Its, this fight delivered on about 400 different levels. Things kicked off with Nate Diaz beating the holy fuck out of the bully, and that's about as far as we got. Maynard took everything Nate had to offer, then pulled a Ric Flair afterwards for good measure, leaving poor John Anik with Stockton's finest in a microphone. The next 4 minutes will go down in history as the greatest television that's ever happened, as Nate gave shout-outs, ignored questions, gave more shout-outs, called out people he'd already recently fought, and then gave more shout-out. Because fuck your questions, John Anik. Fuck your questions right in the ear. Christmas came early, fight fans. Nate, I'm not even gonna ask you any questions. I'm just gonna let you do your thing. Shout out to all my boys Nick Diaz, Jake Shields, Frodo, Pippin, Sam, and Mary down at Team Alpha Male, Chris Angel for freaking my mind. That shit was scary as fuck. What? I beat your motherfucking ass, Gray Maynard. Now me and my boy Gil Melendez, co-champs at 155, that's what's up. We taking over every division. If either of us wins another fight, we get 3 more belts, bitch. Ben Henderson coming, my boy. See if you don't get clapped up. Shout out to all the food I'm about to eat, cause I'm hungry as fuck. Nom nom nom. My manager Mike Kogan. Everybody who bought Duke Nukem Forever, cause that game fucking sucked. Life for helping us see. Babies for becoming people. And shout out to J.K. Rowling for inspiring me to read more. Knowledge is power, motherfucker. What? Gil, anything to add? Titties. Next, we headed to Michael Brisbane, Australia for UFC Ultimate Corn Fight Night World Star Poker Nuts 33. The card kicked off with a split decision loss for the Fireball, who then retired after a decade of hell-raising and trailblazing. Dylan Andrews did his best Korean zombie impression. The Hulk pulled a Ralphie on Pat Barry, who pulled our second Ric Flair of the show. Ryan Bader and Anthony Peroche reenacted the knife fight from Saving Private Ryan. And in the main event, Hano and Bigfoot made the agreement early in the first round that all fucks given must be stowed away in their full upright and locked positions. What preceded was the best fight in the history of the heavyweight division, and the third best fight of this quarter of the year. When it was all said and done, Bigfoot's face resembled something you might see in a garbage disposal, and the Super Samoan had an entirely new hair color. But the highlight of the night was Shogun Hua versus James Tahuna, a fight that went all of 5 seconds before the Kiwi melted into the mat after a "That's not a knife, this is a knife" left hook by the Pride legend, who then pulled a fake Hendo, screamed "Am I not merciful?" then absorbed Tahuna's soul into his body.
Speak of the devil, and he shall appear.
Shogun!
Let's not stand on ceremony here. Mr. Hold.
Why are you still wearing that mask, Shogun?
My name is Showbane. Of course, nobody cared who I was until I put on the mask.
Are you in a sewer?
It's where I've made my home while preparing to bring justice.
Justice to what? Shogun, you're starting to freak me out.
Now is not the time for fear. That comes later.
Hey, look, you're not gonna push me around in my own interview. I'm in charge.
Do you feel in charge?
What are you?
I'm the light heavyweight division's reckoning, here to end the borrowed time they've all been living on.
Let's not get crazy now, Shogun. You did look pretty good against Tahuna, though.
James fought like a younger man, with nothing held back. Admirable, but mistaken.
Shogun, you have lost your fucking mind.
Perhaps.
The final bit of awesome since my last show was Invicta FC's 7th card out of Always Sunny KC. And as per always, the ladies brought the fuck yeah. When the web stream started being a punk ass bitch early on, the Shannon fucking Nabs screamed YOLO and made the whole card free. Gerard Butler abs Julia Budd fucked shit up in her decision win. The always badass JoJo Calderwood won her fight then invaded England. Lauren Murphy used the power of Jimmy Menoa to cause the Queen of Mean's knee to suddenly explode in the 4th round. And in the main event, Stockton's adopted daughter had a knockdown dragout with Barb Homecheck, who took the decision and retained her flyweight strap. The highlight of the night, though, was superstar Felice Herrig, and why the fuck does she not have a Wikipedia page, Tisha Torres? Both girls brought the thunder, but in the end, the tiny tornado with her Ultimate Warrior on bath salts levels of energy took the decision. Tisha then spent the next 13 hours running in circles before passing out. Ladies, congrats on a great fight. I understand you're at Zuffa headquarters.
Yep, we're about to sign with UFC and be on the 20th season of Tough Bitches.
Getting paper! Wow, that is awesome. Completely agree with that decision. I think you both deserve to be in the UFC.
Yeah, it's so awesome. Oh my fucking god, I'm so excited. Woo!
You're a little firecracker, aren't you, Tisha?
I'm just so happy to be in the UFC and to be here with my best friend Felice. And she's my idol. She's one of the best people in the world. I love her so much. And I really look up to her. Now I get to be friends with her on The Ultimate Fighter. And it's gonna be so much fucking fun. And I don't want a motorcycle when I win, I want a pony.
Felice, you ready to live with her for 6 weeks?
Definitely not. But I'll play nice if it means a chance at the UFC strap.
Any concern about how you might be portrayed on reality TV?
The only way you can portray fucking awesome is fucking awesome, so nope. You're funny, that's funny, this is funny. This is gonna be so much fun! Ah! We're gonna be all best friends ever. We're gonna have slumber parties in our rooms and make forts out of sheets. And then when we walk into the cage, I'll kick the shit out of everybody until the refs pull me off their unconscious bodies.
You are terrifying. Viewer comment time! Each week I make the show or miss 2 or 3 weeks because fuck me, so I skim through the comments section for loving remarks from you, the fight fans, to help me feel better about missing shows. And nothing has warmed my heart more than what Keep Cheating said. Fuck you, Tommy. Your show sucks. It used to be tolerable, now it's just god-fucking awful. You overthink shit, which is bad when you're an idiot. It's a case of Axl Rose syndrome. Trust me, you aren't a genius. You had a fresh idea that worked, then you let celebrity get to you and fucked it all up. Just give us our 2 shows on time, which can be done. You did it for a year straight. Do pre- and post-fight pay-per-view shit for FS1. Most important, remember you are and always will be nothing. We were all thinking it, guys. We were all thinking it. That's show, fight fans. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter because that's where my Facebook and Twitter are. Big ass thanks to all my awesome friends on these 2 walls of logos. Another big ass thanks to Bruce Buffer and It's Time Industries. Yet more big ass thanks to the good folks at Gamma Labs. And the biggest thanks ever to Crooklyn for all that she does every day. Go listen to her show MMA Sentinel every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. She has the best fucking interviews you will hear anywhere. Tune in next Wednesday. That's right, next motherfucking Wednesday. Me and Random Fighter will be doing random activity that will never actually end up on the show. For everybody Triple THS, I'm Tommy Toehold.